At long last, the wait is over. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 is finally here, or at least leaks have given us a detailed look. And what we're seeing is nothing short of game-changing. From a thinner design to a bigger display and a nearly invisible crease, Samsung is clearly going all out this year. But the big question remains, is it enough? First up, size. The Z Fold 7 is noticeably larger than its predecessor. The main display has reportedly grown from 7.6 inches to an impressive 8.2 inches, with the cover screen also getting a bump to 6.5 inches. On paper, that might not seem like a huge difference, but when you see them side by side, the Fold 7 looks more like a mini tablet. It's not just bigger, it's bolder, thanks to ultra-thin 0.5mm bezels that make the device look and feel even more immersive and futuristic. Even more impressive is how slim the Fold 7 is. When unfolded, it's just 4mm thick. Folded, it measures around 9mm, down from the Fold 6's 12.1mm. That's a massive leap. Samsung may also have ditched the display digitizer, allowing for a thinner profile, although that could mean changes to how the S Pen works. Rumors suggest it may require its own battery now. Still, the build looks incredibly sleek, with refined materials, a more durable hinge, and a dramatically reduced crease that brings us closer to the seamless foldable dream. Leaks also show at least 4 bold colors, including a stunning coral red and a sleek black. But now we get to the part that might disappoint fans: the battery. Despite the size and display upgrades, Samsung is once again sticking with the same 4,400 mAh battery. Yes, the same one we've had since the Z Fold 3. That's 5 straight generations with no battery capacity increase. And even worse, the phone is still stuck with slow 25-watt charging. In 2025, that's hard to justify, especially when the smaller Galaxy Z Flip 7 is rumored to have a 4,300 mAh battery. Just let that sink in. The Flip is a compact, fashion-forward phone, and it's almost matching the Fold in battery size. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S25 Ultra, which costs less, offers a 5,000 mAh battery with faster charging. Fold users, they're left with less battery, slower charging, and a higher price tag. It's frustrating, and many fans are starting to notice. On the software front, though, things are looking up. After a painfully slow Android 15 rollout, Samsung might finally be bouncing back. According to reliable leaks, the Z Fold 7 will ship with Android 16 and One UI 8 right out of the box. And even better, it could arrive as early as July. That would beat Google's own Pixel 10 to the punch and mark a huge win for Samsung after months of user frustration. If true, we could also see an earlier than expected update rollout for current flagships like the S25 series. Cameras are also getting a long overdue upgrade. For the first time ever, the Fold series may get a true flagship-grade camera system. Multiple sources claim the Z Fold 7 will pack a massive 200-megapixel main sensor, the same one found in the Galaxy S25 Ultra. That's a huge leap from the Fold 6's 50-megapixel camera. There's also talk of an improved under-display selfie camera and possibly a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom, bringing the Fold lineup much closer to parity with Samsung's best slab phones. As for the launch, all signs point to July, keeping with the tradition of the Fold 5 and Fold 6. Shipments will likely roll out by late July or early August. Production is reportedly kicking off in May, and model numbers are already surfacing, so we know development is in full swing. Pricing is expected to remain unchanged, with a starting point of $110,899 in the US, £1,799 in the UK, and around $2,749 in Australia. So where does that leave us? On one hand, we're getting a bigger, thinner, more immersive device with slimmer bezels, Android 16 out of the box, and a potentially groundbreaking camera. On the other, we're still dealing with a small battery, slow charging, and possibly no digitizer, meaning a compromised S Pen experience. It's a mixed bag. If Samsung delivers on all the major upgrades and nails the performance and efficiency, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 could still be the best foldable phone of 2025. But if not, there's always the Oppo Find N5, or, for the dreamers out there, the long-rumored foldable iPhone, whenever Apple decides to make that happen. A trusted insider recently confirmed that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will feature a noticeably larger camera bump than the Fold 6. That instantly raises the question, is a big camera upgrade coming? If previous leaks are accurate, the answer is a resounding yes. The Fold 7 is rumored to pack a massive 200 megapixel primary sensor, a dramatic leap from the 50 megapixel sensor on last year's model. While it may not dethrone the Galaxy S25 Ultra as Samsung's photography king, it's still a game changer for mobile photography and foldables. Expect crisp, detailed photos with flagship-tier quality, all packed into a sleek, foldable design. Reddit user Quinn Sumix recently shared a first look at what appears to be the Galaxy Z Fold 7's official case, and it reveals some big design changes. This case, found on AliExpress, is larger, measuring around 206 millimeters in height compared to the Fold 6's 190 millimeters. This points to a taller inner display and, more importantly, a wider outer screen. Samsung appears to be moving away from the ultra-narrow cover display, a common pain point for users, and leaning toward a more traditional smartphone feel when closed. The flash position in the camera cutout has also shifted, suggesting internal reconfigurations and possibly improved sensors. Combined with the larger footprint, enhanced ergonomics, and more accessible cover screen, the Fold 7 could finally strike the ideal balance between foldable innovation and everyday usability. On the software front, there's an even bigger surprise. According to fresh leaks, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 will debut with Android 16 and One UI 8 pre-installed, making them some of the first devices to ship with the next-generation Android version. After the frustrating delays in rolling out One UI 7 and Android 15 to older Galaxy devices, this early launch signals a strong comeback from Samsung. It also suggests the company is aiming for a faster, more polished rollout of One UI 8 to other flagship devices like the Galaxy S25 series. With Google I/O 2025 just around the corner and Android 16 expected in June or July, this timing couldn't be more perfect. But the story doesn't end there. Samsung's 2025 foldable lineup could include not just the Fold 7 and Flip 7, but up to 5 foldables in total. According to insider Max Jamber, the company is developing a new budget-friendly Z Flip, a possible successor to the Fold Special Edition, and even a groundbreaking trifold device rumored to be called the G Fold. While the Fold 7 and Flip 7 will likely focus on premium hardware refinements, including next-gen OLED displays and better battery life, the more affordable models could finally bring foldables to the masses, assuming Samsung nails the pricing and availability. In short, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is shaping up to be a massive step forward for Samsung's foldable ambitions. For years, Samsung's dominated the foldables game, but let's be honest, they've been playing it safe. The Z Fold has evolved, sure, but the core design hasn't changed much since 2020. The G Fold? That's where things get bold again. During Samsung's Q1 2025 earnings call, the company said it plans to maximize product competitiveness based on form factor innovation. Sounds like classic corporate speak, but for tech watchers, it's a massive clue. That line strongly suggests a new design category, and with patents and prototypes already surfacing, it's all lining up for the trifold G Fold to make its debut. Not to mention, Samsung also said foldables will soon deliver larger screen experiences. And that sounds like a direct reference to the G Fold's rumored 9.9-inch unfolded display. For context, the Z Fold 6 only reaches 7.6 inches. This could be a near-tablet experience that still fits in your pocket. So, what do we actually know? According to insiders, the Galaxy G Fold will feature a unique inward trifold design, likely using dual hinges to fold the phone into thirds. Think of it as unfolding a brochure, but with a flexible ultra-premium AMOLED display. The engineering challenge is huge, but if anyone can pull it off, it's Samsung. The rumored 9.9-inch screen would make it the biggest display ever on a foldable phone. And while early whispers say S Pen support might be missing, that makes sense. Stylus input on a trifold with multiple hinges could be tricky for a first-gen release. Unfortunately, the G Fold might not launch globally right away. Reports suggest the initial rollout will be limited to China and South Korea, similar to how Samsung previously tested special editions. It's a classic Samsung strategy: test new designs in key markets, then scale if the response is strong. If the rumors are true, the Galaxy G Fold could be the biggest leap in mobile design since the original Galaxy Fold. A device this compact yet this expansive could change how we work, play, and create on the go. Imagine having tablet-level screen real estate in your jeans pocket. Content creators, multitaskers, gamers, this thing would be a dream machine. And let's be real, competition is catching up. Oppo, Honor, and others are pushing boundaries in foldables. The G Fold could be Samsung's counterpunch, a bold, statement-making product that reaffirms their dominance in the foldables market. But make no mistake, this is uncharted territory. Trifold designs are incredibly complex. The hinge system, the battery placement, durability, weight, software optimization. There are a lot of moving parts. But if Samsung gets it right, it won't just be another phone. It'll be the beginning of a new device category. So, when can we expect the G Fold? Current leaks point to a reveal alongside the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 in early July, possibly at a major Unpacked event in New York City. That would be Samsung's first US-based foldables launch in years, and it would be the perfect stage for something this ambitious. Whether we get a full release or just a teaser, one thing is clear. The Galaxy G Fold is real, and it could redefine what smartphones are capable of. If you're as hyped as we are about the G Fold, make sure to subscribe to Giga Guide. We'll be tracking every leak, update, and insider drop right up to launch day. Hit that like button if you love bold tech, and let us know in the comments. Would you buy a trifold, or is it too much fold for one phone? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest videos covering tech trends, gadgets,